45 minutes ago. HYBE clarifies rumors about Jungkook leaving BTS. Taehyung can't hold back tears. But before we dive in, welcome back to our channel, the place where we peel back the curtain on the stories you can't stop thinking about. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Because trust me, what we're about to uncover will have you glued to your screen. It started innocently enough, a fan-captured clip from a behind-the-scenes event. Jungkook, normally vibrant and teasing, seemed distant. Not the quiet, introspective Jungkook we've occasionally seen, this was different. His eyes lingered on the floor, his smile felt delayed, as if pulled from somewhere deep and reluctant. Taehyung, sitting just 2 seats away, kept glancing at him, concern flickering in his gaze like a candle struggling to stay lit. Then came the rumors. Someone claimed to have overheard a conversation between a staff member and a coordinator, talking about a major decision involving Jungkook. Another anonymous post from a so-called insider declared that Jungkook had been considering stepping away from BTS for personal reasons. It was unverified, of course, but in the hyper-connected age we live in, even an unverified whisper can turn into a thunderclap in minutes. Fans began dissecting every recent livestream, every Weverse post, every lyric Jungkook had shared in the past month. One comment from a live Q&A stood out: sometimes you have to choose between what the world wants from you and what your heart needs. At the time, it might have seemed like harmless reflection, but now, under the shadow of these rumors, it read like a warning. And then, HYBE's statement. Released without warning, it arrived like an unexpected knock at the door in the middle of the night. We are aware of the circulating rumors regarding BTS member Jungkook's future activities. We would like to clarify that any decisions regarding group or individual promotions will be communicated directly by the company or the members themselves. Please refrain from speculative reporting or spreading unfounded information that may cause unnecessary concern. On the surface, it was a straightforward request for calm. But fans immediately noticed what wasn't said. HYBE did not outright deny that Jungkook was considering leaving. They did not use the typical forceful language they've used in the past to squash fake rumors. And perhaps most intriguingly, they emphasized that decisions would be communicated directly by the members themselves. It was the kind of corporate phrasing that invites more questions than it answers. Meanwhile, Taehyung's reaction was unfolding thousands of miles away. He was appearing at a private fan event, smiling for photos, engaging in light-hearted conversation, until someone in the crowd shouted Jungkook's name. In that split second, the smile faltered. Cameras caught his eyes welling up, his voice cracking as he said quietly, "I just hope he's happy." For anyone watching closely, the moment was devastating. Taehyung is known for his composure, for his ability to keep emotions under control in public. But here, it was as if the wall crumbled, and the raw truth slipped through. And if you think that's where the story ends, it's only the beginning. Because behind these public moments lies a deeper history, one that stretches back to the earliest days of BTS. Jungkook wasn't just any member. He was the youngest, the golden maknae, the one who had joined the group as a teenager and grown up in the blinding glare of fame. And if you've followed BTS long enough, you know how often Jungkook has spoken about the weight of expectations, the invisible chains that come with being perfect in the eyes of millions. In interviews, he's admitted to wondering about the life he might have had if he hadn't debuted so young. In one particularly haunting moment from a past documentary, he said, "Sometimes I think, if I wasn't Jungkook from BTS, who would I be? Would I even know myself?" Now, with the military enlistments of other members creating gaps in group activities, and the pressures of solo promotion stacking higher, the possibility that Jungkook could be reevaluating his path suddenly didn't feel so far-fetched. But here's where things take a stranger turn. Just days before the rumors exploded, Jungkook posted a late-night message on Weverse. It was short, almost cryptic: "Some choices are heavy, but not all weights are bad." Fans flooded the comments with love and encouragement, but others quietly wondered if it was a goodbye in disguise. And Taehyung? He seemed unusually reflective, too. A string of melancholic Instagram stories. A candid photo of the night sky with the caption, "Stars move on, but they don't disappear." If you connect the dots, it's easy to see why armies around the world began to feel a sense of dread. Still, the question remains, if Jungkook truly were thinking of leaving BTS, what would that mean for the group? Could BTS exist without the golden magne? Or would it be like trying to play a symphony with one of its most vital instruments missing? What HYBE didn't say in their statement might be the loudest message of all. They didn't promise stability. They didn't reassure fans that nothing would change. They simply asked for patience. And patience, in moments like these, can feel like the cruelest request of all. But what if there's another layer entirely? What if this isn't about Jungkook walking away from BTS forever, but about him taking a step no one expected? A solo path that's not a goodbye, but a transformation? Could the tears in Taehyung's eyes be a mix of sadness and pride? We're about to dig into a chain of events that could rewrite the story of BTS forever, messages hidden in plain sight, private moments caught on camera, and the unspoken bond between two friends who may be facing their hardest chapter yet. And once you hear what happened next, you might never look at Jungkook and Taehyung the same way again. The air online was electric, equal parts hope, fear, and confusion. While HYBE's statement looped endlessly on timelines, another piece of footage surfaced that threw gasoline on the fire. A fan from Seoul shared a clip from just 3 nights ago, Jungkook leaving a recording studio well past midnight. Normally, he would wave to the small cluster of fans waiting outside, maybe even exchange a few playful words. But this time, he kept his head down, hoodie drawn low, disappearing into a black SUV without a glance. The silence from Jungkook himself was deafening. In a fandom used to quick reassurances and spontaneous live streams, every hour without an update felt heavier. And yet, those who knew BTS's history recognized a pattern. Moments of quiet often precede moments of seismic change. It was like the stillness before a storm. What we do know is this: the bond between these 7 men has endured storms before. And if history is any guide, it won't be broken by distance, ambition, or even the weight of the world's expectations. But until the truth is revealed, ARMY will hold on to the same hope that's carried them through every trial, that no matter where Jungkook goes, his story, and theirs, is far from over.